Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, depending on where you are. I don't come this morning with an obunga breaking news. Make I tell you now, if you are obedient in the house, please let me see your thumb up. Just say, indicate that you are obedient. On a get mouth, I tell you, I swear on a get mouth. Almost all the whole governors now, they don't realize, say, obedient. Now, them get this 2023 post. My advice to you all out there, if truly you are obedient and you believe that a new Nigeria is possible, go out there on Saturday and vote out this structure of criminality, this structure of never do well, this structure of poverty, this structure of insecurity, this structure of high inflation, this structure of banditry. Vote them out to come in this Saturday. Now all of them don't realize, say, obedient now. They need to kneel down to beg obedient. Say, make them do what? Make them vote for them. Come in this Saturday, March 11, 2023 governorship election and National Assembly, Abu State Assembly. What do they call it? Make I tell you that the truth. All of them, they know the truth. Now, even Sanwo-Olu, he don't they beg. Say, obedient to make on no mind wetin happen on 25th of February. Say make all of una come out to come vote him. Say he wan do his second term. But obedient don say the hero. Go even this MC Oluomo wey be dey kill him say him be baba kilo se ma fo oju se. Now we don dey beg out. He no more intimidate people. On 25th of February, we saw him clearly on his own polling unit. Polling unit. Telling people if you are not there to vote APC, make you just disappear, enter your house. One boy was attacked in that very polling unit simply because the boy decided to vote for another different party that is not APC. Now he has realized that he needs to tell people to come out to vote. No more intimidation because he don't reach on a doorstep. He don't truly know. Say if Labour Party take over that governorship election, that's nothing for him. That this abode of 18, it will be no more for him. Now he don't come out now to beg. Even look at what did they call him? Charles Oludo that is robbing him out the other day. Calling Peter Obi names. Now he's begging for people to come and vote Apuga in the National Assembly. Go to Imo State. Hope Uzodinma is begging obedience. Let them vote their own party in this National Assembly election. In what do they call it? In Ebonyi State, the same case. Go to Enugu State. The governorship candidate of PDP was disgraced in a church where he went to solicit for votes and obedience. Even the pastors there and the reverend fathers and all of them could not even stand the heat coming from the congregation. The church of over 100 and something thousand is obedient. Then tell me, where are you heading to? My people, hear this breaking news, and I quote, politicians say, kneel down now to beg obedience ahead of Saturday's gubernatorial elections. Yeah, they go here when obedient in the house, make on a take a 3 boza, 1 boza, 2 boza, and 3 boza. No be mouth. Peter Obi don't show them say new Nigeria is what? Is possible. Go out there on Saturday. Make sure that any state that have governorship candidate of obedience that they must win that seat to cement the mandate which they think they have stolen on 25th of February, which is not what? It is not possible that mandate will be reclaimed back by the original owner. Go to the internet and look at what Festus Keyamo is saying. Now he's no more shouting. Now he's now advising Obi to fight Atiku first to become second before he can fight Bola Tinubu. I know that is the simple truth now because the third cannot fight for the first position, right? But that same APC take somebody fought in Imo State and made him number one in that same Imo State. Today on a Supreme Court judiciary shenanigans. So now you realize the importance of being second before you can fight for first position. But when I tell somebody who is outrightly, distant fourth, and made him number one in Imo State. And we salute her. So now we don't realize, say, somebody have to be second before fighting the first seat, right? First is Kiamu, on go here when it's a Bisan. You can meet Peter Obi on court in a tribunal court that day. In fact, there's no swearing in until a court is over. Or I go see him now. Ta, this one, ta, one day. You must, even if you don't agree for money, you must agree in dividend. Look at them, all of them. In Delta State, Okowa daughter don dey beg o, abeg o, make una vote for me for National Assembly. If you go to internet now, you see the names of the young boys who are not even qualified to go to the Senate and House of Assembly. Their father is governors. Now they have elected them. Tell me how corruption will stop in Nigeria, whereby a corrupted father who have been in government house almost all their life because they don't have any business doing again. Once they enter that seat, they will use the public funds meant to develop the public to be buying votes, to be buying their way out, to be making them to stay in government. Government now have become their hereditary. It has become an inherited this in office for almost all of them. Now they are about to expire. They are putting all their sons and daughters in office so that that corruption will continue. The rich will keep getting richer in Nigeria and the poor getting poorer in that political this thing in their political circle. That's exactly the point. So tell me how Nigeria want to take better if the same people that we are trying to vote out are busy bringing in their sons and daughters into the same system. Which way forward, Nigeria? Anyway, my good people, I don't want to take much of your time where we analyzing the issues that is ravaging the Nigerian political system. But whichever way, we need to talk because not only talk, they make people know, say, man, all these things where they happen, that even our eyes, they see them, our nose, they perceive them, and our head, now they carry the whole bullet, where then they throw, and because country no good, insecurity, the rich ones have nothing to do with it. It's only the poor ones who are being kidnapped, who are being mutilated, who are being killed on daily basis. So we are the one that is at the forefront, are the helm of all these affairs. Simply because the politicians have vowed that this country can never be good again. Whichever way it is, we will continue be what? We will continue be wallowing stronger and stronger. So my advice to everyone out there, as long as you are a youth, go out there and show them that the mandate of 25th of February was stolen, and with our structure having almost 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 from the 36 states of the Federation governors, then be rest assured that that mandate will surely be returned and reclaimed back by Grigori and Ubi Dati movement. So let us go straight into the business of the day. Before that, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the discussion button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something new on this channel or any other channel that have to do with Okute Daily Talk. In case you are still wondering which name is this is Okute Daily Talk, the Obonga channel, where we speak to you the undiluted truth and where you can hear everything clear. We don't propaganda and we don't give fake news. And we don't mince words and we don't paint words. We say things the way they are, not minding whose earth is God's. And so the thing take me. So please, my people, let us move straight into this morning business. We are going to start our news by those politicians that is begging obedience now. Say make them vote, make them come out to vote them. Look at a politician. Now you are kneeling before the people, begging them to vote for you. But when you get to office now, the only thing you will do to them now is to be tweeting to them. Even the insecurity that made them to vote you, you can never fight it. You will be busy storing money for your unborn generations, which you don't know whether they will be alive to eat that money or not. Anyway, share my dear people a photo showing the moment the People's Democratic Party (PDP) gubernatorial candidate Peter Mba fell on his knees to beg use of obedience in Enugu State ahead of the gubernatorial election has surfaced on social media. Of course, you need to surface now. These people, they know that obedience are not smiling. Anything that obedience decided, now the youth can know that the power is in their hands. So please, do not feel dejected. Do not feel that you have been robbed on the 25, our mandate on 25th of February. Be rest assured that our mandate will be reclaimed. So as you people go in mass to vote for P2B and the National Assembly, we have 34 seats and we have 6 senators. Yes. So do the same thing in this governorship and the National Assembly. Go out there and show them that obedience that they used to call us, that 4 people that waiting inside one room, now they can challenge almost every seat in the senatorial district, in the governorship district, and every other position that is being left in the National Assembly and the state government affairs. So let us go out there, vote our governors, and defend our votes. This time around, there's no any story. Yes, the INEC can never come out again and tell us different stories. No, if they do that, then that means they don't want a peace in this country. This is coming after supporters of the Labour Party, popularly known as Obidati, had disgraced Mba when he visited Ugudinso annual youth lantern retreat to solicit support ahead of the state gubernatorial election on Saturday, 11th March of 2023. However, the youth refused to listen to him nor allow him to address the church as they repeatedly chanted, Obi, 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 Chai, Obi, you get level, forget it. They will see something. The PDP candidate also shared drinks during the visit, but the youth threw away the drinks, shouting they do not need them. In the photo that surfaced, the PDP candidate could be seen on his knees, begging the youth to forgive him and vote for his party at the forthcoming governorship elections. My dear, you don't knock on the tipper that carries sand. You just go hit up. You don't say now if you hit tipper buaja, the thing go hit you back. And that's all the thing be. And now, on I go say, man, obedient. Now them be the people when get this 2023 election. A new Nigeria is possible. Yes, and I will still believe on it. Why Atiku Peter Obi rejected election outcome? Former governor of Ogun State, Olusegun Osoba, has said the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, and his counterpart in the Labour Party, Peter Obi, rejected the 2023 presidential election result in order to create chaos in Nigeria. This one is coming from your own mouth. Which one is chaos? Can you tell me if you, as Osoba, what do they call it, Olusegun Osoba, can accept that result if this election is being rigged in favor of Peter Obi or Atiku Abubakar? I know you are APC. So answer this question at the comment section. In an interview, journalists hang out a program on television, Continental, the same television of Agbado. On Friday, Osoba expressed disappointment at Atiku and Obi for claiming victory in the just concluded presidential election. He said the candidate of All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, clearly won the presidential poll, adding that the election is one of the most peaceful ever conducted in the country. It's alright because he favored you now. He added that Nigerians are wiser and will not allow themselves to be instigated or provoked into turning the country on fire. But you people are the one turning this country on fire. Labour Party replaces slain Enugu senatorial candidate with a brother, okay? And the brother later won that same election. So my good people, we are proceeding. How can you turn your back on Yorubas? Fani Kayode opposes candidacy of Rose Vival. This one is obedient matter. Na him full internet now. On I go see something. March 11. Let's go there. Chieftain of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Femi Fani Kayode, has said the party will not allow Labour Party governorship candidate in Lagos, Badebo Rhodes Vival, GRV, to assume the position of governor. No way he win. If he won the election, then you go and take him out. This comes amidst the controversies that have traded the candidacy of GRV, that Badebo Rhodes Vival, over his tribe and support for the Igbos. In a series tweet on Monday, FFK admits that Badebo is from a distinguished background in the southeast and is intelligent. Okay, thank God you recommend that. However, the former aviation minister said it will be absurd and suicidal to hand over Lagos State to an Igbo man. So this man now is an Igbo now. After how many decades? Tribalism in the same country, my dear, this country can never be the same and can never move forward with this kind of mentality of people. Look at the person who calls himself an elder statesman or a chieftain of the APC. Look at what he's vomiting from his mouth. Somebody who is born of an Igbo mother Even how many decades ago, now you people come back now to tell him that he's an Igbo. Simply because the father, Yoruba, married an Igbo woman, right? While on a presidential candidate, they married Ishekirio. Remi Tinubu, he married Ishekirio, no be real Yoruba. According to him, some Igbos were subjected to torture in the southeast during the presidential election due to their support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That one is typical lie. He wrote, "How can such a well brought up and distinguished young man be one of those that joined the mob to burn buses during the NSAS riots? How can he be the one of those that turns his back on his own Yoruba people, hero worship secessionists like Ojukwu, and conspire to hand over Lagos to the Igbos? Can any Igbo man do that for a Yoruba in the East? Is he aware of what the Yoruba were subjected to in the past of the East during the just concluded presidential election, which is what? Which is nonsense. Which is what? It is never true. All this one is concocted lies. This one, you keep saying lie. When the DSS arrest you now, you will still come out now to confess because we know you. You are a hungry ex-minister. Does he know the number of Igbos that were killed, tortured, and whose home were burned in the East simply because they dared to vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a Yoruba man? Show us the evidence. Empirical evidence is what we work on, not with your propagandas and lies upon lies almost every time on Twitter. I love the Igbo and I believe in a plural society which welcomes all ethnic nationalities and creeds, but to hand Lagos over to them as a way of compensating them for their past woes is absurd. You can then say that at the polling unit. You understand me? At the ballot box. Go and tell the youth not to vote who they desire to vote. That will be absurd and suicidal, and we will never allow it to see the light of the day. What happened to this otherwise brilliant and Kariba young man called Badebe Rose Vivo? What has got into him? Is he possessed? Is he in need of prayer and deliverance? According to you, make sure you will defend it when he comes for you, because we know you already and we know what you are capable of doing. Okay, my dear people, now make gonna hear the names. Me, the children of top the politicians elected into Nigerian Assembly, International Assembly. Tell me how this corruption one take start. Where we say a dog can never give birth to a lion. Yes, whatever you chop, that is what you are going to fizz out when you went to toilet. So now the failed and corrupted politicians are now bringing their children into that same system of corruption, so that the corruption will continue, so that the poor will continue to be intimidated and they keep going poorer and poorer in that same country called Nigeria. Which way forward, my people? You hear the names as we proceed. Meet children of top Nigerian politicians elected into National Assembly. Number one of them, the publication report that the presidential and National Assembly elections were held on Saturday, February 25th, and many children of top politicians emerged victorious at their different polls unit. In this article, Nigerian News highlights those that were elected into various positions in the country. Number one, El-Rufai's son, with all the millions and billions this man stole, he don't bring his son into what? Into the governorship, into the House of Reps, sorry to say. El-Rufai's son, Mohammed Bello El-Rufai, the candidate of All Progressive Congress, APC, and the eldest son of Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, won the House of Representative seat in Kaduna North local government area of the state. So there's no any other business again. None of them want to study for lawyer or be a doctor or whatever. Everybody is going into politics. Everyone is going. If he have 20 children, he will make sure that all the whole 20 children goes into politics to continue the corruption and the looting. On our way done, Nigerian politicians, on our way done. All these things started one day, and now one day the thing will end. Mohammed put 51,052 votes to defeat the incumbent member Suleiman Samaila Abudu of the People's Democratic Party PDP, who put 34,808 votes. Number two is Haliru Bello's son, Aliru Bello's son, Ibrahim Mohammed, son of the former national chairman of the People Democratic Party PDP, Dr. Bello Mohammed, Aliru emerged winner of the Benin Kebbi, Kago, and Bunza federal constituency election. Under the Hiram, the corruption continues. Number 3 on our list here is Alao's Akala's son, Olamiju, the son of former Oyo State Governor, late Adebayo Alao Akala, also won a seat of House of Representatives. Lady corruption continues. The candidate of All Progressive Congress APC was declared winner of the Ogbomosho North and South Orire Federal Constituency by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) returning officer for the constituency, Akim Salami. Then on number 4 we have here, look at Ibori, who nearly thief Delta State finish. Now his own daughter have gone into the constituency or House of Reps. Lady corruption do what? Continue. The People Democratic Party PDP candidate in the Ethiopia Federal Constituency, Honorable Etiateke Ibori Sune, won the House of Representatives seat for the constituency. Ibori Sune is the daughter of former Delta State Governor Chief James Ibori, who nearly thieved Delta State dry. She was elected after scoring 20,814 votes, while her closest rival, Halimus Agoda of the All Progressive Congress APC, got 15,172 votes. We're going to challenge this one for court too. Number 5 again we have here is Anne Okonkwo's son, Anne Okonkwo. Uche Okonkwo is the son of a former Nigerian senator in Anambra State, Anne Okonkwo. Uche won the Idemili North and South Federal Constituency election under the Labour Party platform. He defeated People Democratic Party 2-time incumbent Obinna Chidoka, the Apuga candidate Ike Kubana, and All Progressive Congress candidate Ifeanyi Ibezim in the contest. Obedient in the house. Make a see on a thumb up, because now on a get flag. On a get flag. So now we are coming to this our fake son, where he named the Festus Keyamo. He said presidential election, what P2B must do before asking court to declare him winner. Keyamo, now you advise you are no more ranting. On I know the truth. You are a son. Meet P2B and his lawyers. I mean, team of sons. That is what is going there. Team of sons. Whether you like it or not, that mandate must be reclaimed. The spokesman of the All Progressive Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, has disclosed that the Labour Party presidential candidate P2B cannot easily demand to be declared winner of the last presidential election in court. That is why you people rig him out and send him to distant third, right? And because APC is PDP and PDP is APC. So make we leave what Atiku and his cohorts are doing in INEC office. May we don't forget about that. All that's one medicine after that. They know exactly what they are doing. Nigeria News report that the Minister of State for Labour and Employment made this known in a post shared on his Twitter handle. According to him, P2B must first file the People Democratic Party PDP candidate Atiku Abubakar to prove he came second in the election. Okay, now so on I know that somebody who came third cannot contest for the first position. But APC Supreme Court take somebody who come distant fourth and made him number 1 in Imo State. And under our own eyes, and you are there, you didn't say anything. Keyamo added that after P2B had proven he came second, then he can restore the position of the presidency with the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He wrote, P2B of Labour Party cannot even come to court and ask to be declared winner straight away. It's alright. They have to first fight PDP in order to prove they came second before they can have the temerity to face at official ballot. So there's no room for cooperation between Labour and PDP in court. Don't worry about that. Let the court decide, okay? And you don't cry more than the bereaved. You are not the one that lose the election. It's P2B, so nobody needs your advice at this time. You hear what I said? Festus Keyamo's son, because your own son. We don't come out the area now. Oh, now we put there now. You be son. When I get the point now, obedient in the house. Now, Festus Keyamo, you don't come out now to cry, yo. Don't worry. We will meet there. We meet at the court when the time is right. When they prove their evidences of how they knock APC and PDP out of the race, then let me see if the judge there is not a human being, whether he's a robot or not. Peter Obi don finally visit that woman who was attacked by Lagos thugs during presidential election. The Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has paid a visit to Jennifer Efidi, one of his supporters who was attacked during the presidential election. Upon that, with blood and a broken head and eye, this woman still went ahead to vote for the Labour Party. Still yet, this is the part of the people that they deny. This woman voted with her blood. She voted with her blood. But the INEC said no, that it can never happen, that they rather choose to sell the seat of number one citizen in the country than to give it to the person that merits it, or person who the people have chosen that they want him to rule them this 2023. But whichever way it is, that mandate must surely be reclaimed. Nigeria recalled that Jennifer was attacked at a polling unit in Surulere during Saturday's presidential election in the state. Amidst her injured face, the victim did not allow the attack to deter her from exercising her voting right as she later joined the queue to cast her vote. In a post via Twitter, Peter Obi shared photos of his visit to Jennifer, saying he also expressed concern for every Nigerian who suffered a similar fate during the election. According to the former governor of Anambra State, he acknowledged Jennifer's bravery and resoluteness. In his words, "Today I visited Ms. Jennifer Efidi. She was attacked on 25 February in an attempt to stop her from voting, but she stood her ground. Jennifer is one of the great icons of Nigeria's democracy. She is my point of contact with every Nigerian who suffered a similar fate in their bid to exercise their voting rights and contribute to a new Nigeria. Like many Nigerians, I acknowledge her bravery and resoluteness. Jennifer is a true manifestation of profiles in courage for a new Nigeria." This one is Peter Obi saying this. Jennifer, you are blessed, okay? At least people out there will know say that there's a difference between a man and a boy. So that's what the thing take be. We are coming to this one is coming from David Ibiyomi. COP members who sold their birthright during presidential election, according to Ibiyomi. The founding pastor of Salvation Ministry, Bishop David Ibiyomi, has accused COP members of engaging in alleged rigging of the just concluded presidential election. Delivering a sermon to his congregation on Sunday, Ibiyomi stressed that the need for employers of labor to pray well before employing COP members into their organization. Exactly the point. The Port Harcourt-based pastor claimed that the 2022/2023 batch of COP members allegedly held the destiny of the nation to ransom by selling their birthright during the 2023 elections. The clergyman also advised employers to be prayerful so as to differentiate the corrupt COP members from the uncorrupt ones. The same COP members will finish their youth service and will stay for years without no work. Right? Yet they choose to sell that system to all these failed politicians. He said, "Coppers held the destiny of a whole nation for money. Coppers sold their birthrights. Any coppers from 2020-2023, you must pray well before you employ them into your office. When you want to employ any part of this batch, you must pray well before you can employ them. This one is him part of the corrupt or the uncorrupt. Don't employ anybody from the 2022-2023 set without asking God, because they turn this country upside down. They don't even deserve to be employed. That's the simple truth. They will go to that government which have the lead election to give them work. Tomorrow night they will tell you there's no work for the youths. Yes, but the Nigerians that will give you work, you read them out of the election simply because of after 300,000 naira, because you have never seen before, that can never even last for 1 week, and you went back to hungry. Nigerian youths, on our way done. Meanwhile, a group of college of bishops, imams, and clergy councils of Nigeria have cautioned Ibiyomi over making comments capable of inciting hatred. This one is not inciting hatred, though. Anybody will see the truth or the facts, making talk as the way it is. So, my dear man of God, continue with your sermon. Orio Wambe, we see you. David Oyedekpo, church drag to court. They don't drag our pastor, our papa, and his church to court. Over what? We don't know. The General Overseer of Living Faith Church, Bishop David Oyedekpo, have been dragged before the Ogun State High Court sitting at Ota over an alleged 29.532 million naira unpaid contract sum awarded by the church. The plaintiffs are Podemic International Limited and its managing director, Abraham Olorunda, reports leadership. Covenant Microfinance Bank Limited was also joined as defendant. In a suit number HCT/429/2020, the claimant demanded an interest of 221% per annum from October 2009 to date. Judgment is delivered, and after that, 10% per annum from the judgment day until final liquidation of the judgment sum, the newspaper reported. In their statement of claim, plaintiffs alleged that they were awarded a contract for the construction of a cylindrical steel tank at Covenant University, Ota, through a letter dated October 20, 2008, in the sum of 14.108 million naira. Olorunda noted that they approached Covenant Microfinance Bank Limited, one of the conglomerates of the defendants, for an advance payment guaranteed of 75% of the contract sum, which was 10.581 million naira for the execution of the said contract. He said upon reaching the 90% completion stage of the contract, the defendant issued a check of 10.581 million to the claimants, which said check was returned unpaid upon presentation on 3 different occasions by the claimants. The claimants further averred that when they would not pay back the advance payment guarantee due to the dishonored check, the bank converted the same to a loan and started charging interest on them. While I know they finish. The claimant said that by a letter of February 11, 2019, they wrote to the agent of the defendants complaining about the return check, and the defendants took no step to correct the complainants. So my good people, now here we will take stop for this early Tuesday morning, where I bring on this very good message of obedience in the family. So if you are not subscribed, please endeavor to do that. If this is your first time of joining this family, also make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification button so that you'll be getting a lot of updates from us anytime, any day. So have a nice day, my people, and this day it shall be a better day and a good one for us. Go out there, exercise your civil rights by voting the governors of Labour Party coming this Saturday, and that is the only way you people can cement, or we can cement, the mandate which was stolen by the people's by the All Progressive Congress. So my good people, now here I go take carry my kaya and I go so make on have a nice day and enjoy yourself. Bye for now. Okay, Messiano.